Mike Dell's World number 239 for December 18th, 2015.
Don't bend the space-time continuum for me, babe.
Quit screwing around with that thing. You found Mike Dell's World. And that was, what's his name? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Sufjan Stevens. The song was called Sleeping Bear, comma, Sault Ste. Marie. I don't know. It's a weird song, but it sings about Sturgeon Bay, which is across Lake Michigan from me, and talks about Sault Ste. Marie and Sleeping Bear. Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore is what they're talking about, which is about 20-something miles northwest of me. More west than northwest. But anyway, it's over by Empire, Michigan, on the Lake Michigan shoreline, further east, up in the Pinky Finger region of Michigan, Leelanau County, and parts of Benzie County, just south of it. But anyway, it's an interesting song. Today, I just wanted to play some music. I thought, well, I'll come down here, got a appointment in a couple hours, but figured I would hang out with you guys and play some music. Actually, I planned on just playing music and not hanging out with you guys, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to share this. I'm going to have to turn the mic off on a couple of these because I really do like to sing with them, and that's not good. I don't sing well, but all this stuff is Traverse City related, or Northern Michigan related at least, like that last one. And then, so, I'll probably 4 or 5 songs here, and like I said, I'll try not to sing. and hopefully you'll enjoy this little taste of local music here in Traverse City. So what do I got next? I got to flip around here. We got too many windows open on the computer. And I think what I'm going to play next is a song by a group from Traverse City, not necessarily about Traverse City. And if you listen to me back probably 8 years ago, you might have heard this song before, but I'm going to play it again. It's by a local group called Song of the Lakes, and it's called White Bird, talking about a seagull, in case you're wondering. And here it is.
As I'm looking across town over the hustle and the bustle, I see a lone seagull in the sky. And he's gazing at the crowded street corners full of cars and buses and people rushing by. And I'm feeling some sort of a kinship, as he must be seeing just what I see. In awe at all that goes on below, when making a jaunt in from the sea. And the vendors on the sidewalk amongst people going through tall buildings just scurrying around. And the trains that bring him in by the masses, adding noise to that beating sound. That's beginning to feel like a heartbeat, and I'm sure my friend he would agree. As he flies above it all along the roof lines, when making a jaunt in from the sea. Fly away, fly away, white bird, fly away. Hup. 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 And I watched that bird swoop down to the banks of the river that's winding through this maze. And he peeks beneath the bridges where the homeless and the poor and the hungry have made their place. And above them there's the diamond-studded city, with its door to which they all have lost their key. But our bird flies freely from one to the other when making a jaunt in from the sea. Fly away, fly away, white bird, fly away. And as the evening comes and darkness falls at the closing of the day, and the street lights and the neons light it up like a jewel and adorn the edge of the bay. And that city pulse, it keeps us spellbound But our friend, he sets himself all free as he flies into the night, away from it all, when making his way back to the sea. Fly away.
Killing time in a hotel somewhere in Michigan. I am a sideman in a touring band. I'm on my way to Ironwood, up near Lake Superior. And I just thought I'd call you. I hope you understand. Tonight I've got the Traverse City Blues. Too many miles to go before another show. On a good day, this highway sets me free. But tonight, say hi to anyone who might remember me. So long ago, took my fiddle on the red eye. Our old friend hit the big time. I saw it on the news. I play this Midwest circuit of local amphitheaters, maybe Austin city limits. If it all comes true, Traverse City Blues. Too many miles to go before another show. On a good day, this highway sets me free. But tonight, say hi to anyone who might remember me. but it's late November, 6 weeks behind the wheel. I'll bend my bow in Mackinac, and I'll swing some gospel. And when they ask for sad songs, I'll play them just like I feel. You know I've got the Traverse City blues. Too many miles to go before another show. On a good day, this highway sets me free. But tonight, say hi to anyone who might remember me.
And that first song was, of course, White Bird from Song of the Lakes. Like I said, that's a local group here. Plays, used to play a lot around some of the music venues around here, but haven't heard a lot from them lately. But like I said, I have links to everybody here on the show, on the show notes over at MikeDell.com. And that last song was Traverse City Blues by Kathy Carfanga. And I think that song was more about she's traveling through and happens to be in a hotel in Traverse City. So, but hey, it mentions Traverse City, and I consider that somewhat local, and obviously she has been here before. That's the thing about this area. We got a ton of local music venues and a ton of local musicians that are really, really good. You know, we've got jazz, we got folk, we've got country, we've got rock and roll, we've got groups of all kinds that are really, really good, and lots of places to go see them around here. I mean, every weekend or every week, all the time, there's this one or that one playing, and some pretty big ones come through. We got the Interlochen Arts Academy out of town a little ways, and they have a great big summer concert series, and they just bring in huge acts, you name it. Willie Nelson comes here every couple of years. I don't know, I just can't think of them off the top of my head, but if you can think of them, they've probably been through the Interlochen venue there. It's about a 4,000-foot amphitheater, outdoors sort of. It's got a big roof on it, but no sides, so they don't do that in the winter around here too much. But they also have another big concert area out there. I went and saw Alison Brown Quartet. She's a virtuoso, is that a word? Anyway, banjo player that plays jazz. And she does, of course, bluegrass, because everybody that picks up a banjo has to play bluegrass. But her quartet is mainly jazz type music, and it's really, really good. And went and saw her at Corson Auditorium out there at Interlochen, which is an indoor venue, and enjoyed the heck out of it. I think I played some of her stuff on here in the past. But anyway, I'm going to switch gears here. This next song's by a local bluegrass group. This isn't necessarily bluegrassy music, but it's a local bluegrass group called Detour. And they tour all over the Midwest and elsewhere, but are based here in Northwest Lower Michigan. And in Traverse City, in case you guys haven't been here, I'm sure a lot of you haven't, Traverse City is kind of situated in a bowl of sorts, geographically. There's high hills to the west and to the south, and a little bit to the east. Well, there's some high hills to the east, but they're a little further out. And then, of course, we got the Grand Traverse Bay, east and west bay, with a peninsula going up the middle. And so it's, 500, 600, 700 feet lower here, so it's kind of in a bowl. Well, there's a hill on the west side of town That whole area on the west side of town is what we call Radio Hill. And that's because that's where all the radio and television towers are. So at night you can see all the red lights and strobe lights and whatever up on Radio Hill. And that's been that way, for years and years and years. So anyway, the name of this song is called Radio Hill. And it just talks about, it doesn't say Traverse City, but that's what they're talking about when they say Radio Hill.
Shine softly down. Maybe it's just God watching this old town. See the beautiful people drive by in their fine cars, sitting on a blanket underneath the stars upon Radio Hill. Everything's so clear upon Radio Hill. You get the best reception here. Well, I know my baby's out there, and I'm hoping that she will. Come and find me tonight upon Radio Hill. Town. I'm not saying that I doubt her. It's just cold here on the ground upon Radio Hill. Everything's so clear upon Radio Hill. You get the best reception here. Well, I know my baby's out there, and I'm hoping that she will. Come and find me tonight upon Radio Hill. Come and find me tonight upon Radio Hill. Radio Hill.
Sunrise paints these cherry-colored clouds, wakes the earth, shining rays out on the ground, brings to life our town below the base, where there's great food and better people. Everyone's a friend, all are welcome. Where the compass ends, so raise a toast to one more day. I feel it calling me, it's drawing me in. I feel it calling me, pushing, pulling me along. Days move slow, my heart is full. Everything's right from wrong. Smiles dancing, sun and snow. Nothing ever looks so pretty on my mind, oh my. Take me there to Traverse City. Dreaming of a paradise, and mine is in the north. This feeling brings me back, always wanting more. Close my eyes, and the moments and memories always make me smile.
And I'm guessing that wave action there comes from Lake Michigan. So anyway, that was the Hacky Turtles. And they won a contest a while back for the Traverse City Tourism Song Search. It was in 2014. The winner of the Traverse City Tourism Song Search, the Hacky Turtles, a song called Take Me There. And they played it at the National Cherry Festival that year on top of a float during the parade. So it's kind of cool. It's a bunch of kids from the Michigan State University. I had to look at that. And some of them are from Traverse City St. Francis High School and Traverse City Central High School. And a few others of their friends from, like I said, from MSU. And then before that, I played Radio Hill by Detour. And like I said, I'll have links to all this stuff in the show notes. And I'm not going to play any more music, but I do have one more thing that you might want to go check out. Go check it out at mikedell.com /239. I'll make sure that link works, and that'll bring you to the show notes for this episode. And there's a YouTube video. A few years ago, a bunch of people got together, a bunch of local celebrities and businesses and whatnot got together and did what was called a lip dub. I don't know, that was a big thing a few years ago. And anyway, I'll have the YouTube video of that, the final product there. And they start out at the State Theater here in town. State Theater is one of them good old 1930s theaters right downtown on City Block. And it's been taken over by the Traverse City Film Festival, which is a local festival that happens. It's kind of, similar to Sundance, that kind of, a artsy-fartsy film festival. And it kind of takes over Traverse City for, a few days anyway. I don't know, maybe a week. But they've got a couple theaters in town. They got one called Bijou by the Bay. And you won't see that in the video. But anyway, it starts out at the State Theater. And it's one camera, one take of video all the way through town. And it takes you through, downtown. It takes you in between the buildings and then across what's known as the Boardman River, which is it's the river that kind of winds through town and dumps out in Lake Michigan. And then it ends up over at what we call Clinch Park, which is right on the bay. And then it's just a neat video, but it's one camera. Just keep in mind, they did this in one shot. I think they ended up trying it twice. I think they filmed it twice, but there's no edits in this. This is one continuous roll of the camera, and all the you'll just have to look at it. It's really cool, and you'll notice some maybe a celebrity you might know from the technology world, Kate Batello, whatever. Anyway, Leo Laporte's co-host on the Screensavers for a few years there on Tech TV. Anyway, she when they cross the bridge, she's in there. She's now a local. She has a web design company here in town, and she also is the morning host on WIAA radio in Interlaken. It's a classical music station, but she puts her spin on classical music, and it's a very entertaining show, and they play some pretty good music. But that's what happened to Kate, if anybody wanted to know. So anyway, I'll have that video and links to all the groups that I played, and over there at MikeDell.com/239, or just go to MikeDell.com. If you're listening to this in late December, it should be the top one, because I don't plan on making any more podcasts in 2015. So we'll, or at least not any more Mike Dell's Worlds. Maybe we'll see, but chances are this will be the last one. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in 2016.